Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports. I just wanted to share with you some recent racing pickups that I made both in person and through the internet. One of the things that I bought was through eBay. The other thing I found in an antique mall. The other things I should say I found in an antique mall. And I was going to save these for one of those dollar pickup videos, but since I picked up the autographs that I'm going to share with you later in the video, I decided to just share them in this video instead. And I picked these up randomly at an antique mall, and this is a picture of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Hall of Fame, and I'm saying this is probably circa 1980s, I want to say. There's not really a date on these, but I'm just going off of the photography and the way it looks. And this is also an overview of the Indy 500 Raceway. And I thought both of these would be excellent for autographs. I just thought, these would be an excellent addition to my autograph collection. I can get multiple people to sign these. Some of the legends from Mario Andretti, on down. The final one that I picked up was an A.J. Foyt. Him racing at the Indy 500. I thought this was, a pretty cool one to grab as well. So I might send that Mr. Foyt's way and see if he'll sign that for me, and we'll go from there. But I might send all three of these to Mr. Foyt and just see if he signs all three of them. That would be excellent. I know he's signed in the past. I'll have to definitely do my research on that. But these were only $1 a piece. I figured if I could get a couple people to sign these, that will well worth it make the dollar. So hopefully you'll be seeing these guys coming up in the near future in some TTM videos on my channel. I don't do a lot of racing autographs, but I do autographs every now and then. I kind of go through moods, like, hey, I'm going to write a bunch of racing people, and I just send out all my stuff to the racing guys. So hopefully you'll be seeing these guys back soon with some TTM successes, and we'll move on to the next items that I picked up. Now these next items, I was just simply surfing the internet, and one night I came across a already pre-signed Richard Petty 8.5 by 11 card, photo card, whatever you want to call that. And as you can see, it's already signed by the King himself right there across the hood of the Cheerios car. This is not the standard Richard Petty STP car, but this is a Petty family racing car, would be the best way I can put it. And this was part of the auction, but there was an added bonus. Not only was the Richard Petty part of the auction, but there was a John Andretti autograph also included in this auction. So I thought, with the passing of Mr. Andretti, it's going to be harder and harder to find signatures from him. And, to have King Richard himself as part of this lot, I'm kidding you not, guys. I was able to get these two autographs shipped to my door for $10. I think it was less than $10 actually when it came out to it. But if I were to try, it's impossible to get Mr. Andretti since he passed away. But if I simply were going to write Mr. Petty and send the envelope in the mail to him, have him return the envelope with the 8.5 by 11, when you add cardboard and all that stuff to it, that's well over $6-7 just in shipping charges. So I more or less, the seller did not make money off of this sale at all. I mean, it cost him just as much to ship it to me as it would have cost me to ship something to Richard and ask him to sign it, other than a baseball or a racing card. So, very happy to add this oversized autograph of the King himself, King Richard, who was the king of racing, and also adding John Andretti. Unfortunately, like I said, he passed away a little while back, but to add these two photos to the collection for $10 or less was just excellent. Then I happened to randomly find these, like I said, in an antique mall, and I thought, hey, I've got some racing stuff I want to share with you guys. So here we are, close to Memorial Day. Thought I'd share these guys with you, and hopefully you'll be seeing these guys back in some future TTM videos. Tell me what you think, and as always, happy collecting.